Yo, Arsenal fans, Egal Talks Football back again with another video, and I got some major news for you guys about Arsenal, about Cunha, about Sesko, what is going to happen this transfer window. And you know something? Arsenal announced something today on the Twitter account that had people going absolutely crazy. And I thought it was going to be a signing. I thought maybe it was going to be a contract renewal. I thought it was going to be some news about somebody coming back early from an injury. But no, it was none of those things. You know what it was? Let me just show you. How about that? Let me just show you. So in case you guys don't know, this right here is Coat Guy. Coat Guy is historically known for being an Arsenal fan who goes to a lot of games wearing his infamous coat, and he's kind of become like a little bit of a fan favorite, or like a famous fan, right? So what does Arsenal do? Arsenal sees a little bit of a gap in the market. Arsenal sees an opportunity to post something about it today. So what do? They go and they do nothing more than make an actual MPC jacket in honor of this fan, and it's online now on the store. We could have signed a player. We could have done something by now, but instead we're setting up NPC jackets, and this is not for charity or anything. This is going straight into the club's pocket. You know, the first comment hits the nail on the head. Milking the whole fan base for money and turning around and saying we're broke when it's time to sign players is crazy to me. You also have another comment here saying that if you use the marketing strategy in the transfers, we might have signed somebody. And then this one goes even crazier. I'm not even going to read that. And then the final one is just saying, this is absolute genius marketing. I actually might get one of those. You know what, African Gunner? What are you doing? We got bigger fish to fry, no pun intended. And Arsenal need to start focusing on actually getting some signings done rather than just speaking about what we might do. It is really, really starting to get annoying. Annoying is kind of a little bit of an understatement. But hey, before we go any further, please do hit that like button. Please do hit that subscribe button. There's been some news about Matheus Cunha that we need to talk about. So Nottingham Forest are serious about Matheus Cunha, and Matheus Cunha could actually be headed to Nottingham Forest. Arsenal are monitoring the situation for the Wolves striker, and of course, you also have a situation where Nottingham Forest are ready to make a bid. 60 million is reportedly what Nottingham Forest are ready to make a bid for. You also have more news here saying that Arsenal are leading the race, but Chelsea, Newcastle, and of course Nottingham Forest also desire Matheus Cunha. Now, there is some news about Fabio Vieira. I don't know how he's doing over there in Portugal right now. I can check quickly while we're here, but it looks like Arteta on the possibility of recalling him. There were certain possibilities with Fabio's situation. We're exploring all of them that we can do. So I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're expected to bring him back, but how is he doing right now in Portugal? On loan in Portugal right now, in 11 games, he has 1 goal, 2 assists, and in the Europa League, he has 1 assist. So he's not doing too good. Two goals, 2 assists in however many games that is not really the best return, to be fair. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens with him. Now, before we go any further, there's also some news about Douglas Luiz. Now, Man City are reportedly leading the race for Douglas Luiz, but if Arsenal do lose Jorginho this window, Douglas Luiz could potentially be the replacement. Now, Douglas Luiz is not having the best time over there in Juventus, and I don't know what is going on with him over there in Juventus and why he's flopping so bad. But if anything, Arsenal do get Douglas Luiz, that would be a good signing, but I don't think we're going to get Douglas Luiz. I think Jorginho is going to end up staying, and they'll probably leave on a free at the end of the season. But right now, if Arsenal were to let Jorginho go this window, they'll probably try to go and get none other than Douglas Luiz. And we should definitely be all over that, looking at doing whatever we can to improve the team to push on in this title race. Arsenal are reaching out in the last weeks regarding Sesko and are exploring a potential deal. Sam C reports has said that the club are initially proposed a loan, but firmly rejected. RB insists upfront payments, and Arteta has already had a discussion with Sesko. So you also have another update here from Ben Jacobs saying that I have contact with Leipzig about Sesko. He's a key player for them in 2025, and the mid-season move is unlikely despite RB Leipzig's Champions League exit. And the agent ruled out a loan deal. So that looks like it's unlikely. You also have a report here from this man here saying that Arsenal and Sesko still possible this window. The club is speaking. The player is open to the move and would cost north of 65 million. I think 65 million is decent compared to what some other players are going for in today's market. Also, Arsenal are assessing a possible move for Sesko this window. RB Leipzig are reluctant to sell, and it remains a point for the Bundesliga top four, despite their Champions League exit. Sesko is one of their several players Arsenal are tracking. So that just gets to tell me that Arsenal are tracking him, but we are trying our best, and it looks like RB Leipzig don't want to sell. Arsenal have made initial inquiries for a long-term target, Benjamin Sesko. A deal this window is unlikely, says Alex Cook. And then RB Leipzig aim for Champions League qualification. Of course they do. You also have here that one player is not pushing to leave. Arsenal may have made a bid for Cunha at this stage, as he is one player who is trying to push to leave. He is another player who is looking to potentially leave Wolves. And when Arsenal come knocking, he's probably going to start running. Arsenal already invested heavily in January to secure RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko, with Mikel Arteta pushing to finalize the deal. I think Arsenal are ready to invest heavily in January to secure the deal, but I don't believe it is close to being done. So I just don't believe John Cross right there. Then you have this one here. Arsenal are ramping up the efforts to secure a number 9, keeping an eye on Matheus Cunha, keeping an eye on Benjamin Sesko. However, the Wolves remain relaxed about Cunha's future, with no plans to sell the player in January, as a significant offer coming in. So, guys, it's annoying. My question to Arsenal is, are you ambitious? Are you ambitious? Are we ambitious? Are we going to make the ambitious move? Are we going to push for Benjamin Sesko? These are the questions I have to ask myself. These are the questions I have to ask myself to see, are we going to actually push? Are we going to try to kick on? Because it doesn't look like it. Gabriel Jesus on his Instagram, after undergoing surgery on his ACL, in good spirits and happy. Hopefully he comes back happy and healthy as soon as possible. And of course, then we're going to have to try to move him on. But until then, we're going to have to keep him at the club for now, just to let him rehabilitate himself so he can move on to his next club. But yeah, overall, that's pretty much it. It's fairly quiet day for Arsenal news. So please let me know what you guys think. Matheus Cunha, Sesko, overall, what do you think about the NPC jacket? That was crazy. Also, did you guys hear Arteta was playing samba music, Brazilian music, in the training ground, trying to get these guys to be a little bit more Brazilian? Very, very funny. But overall, that's pretty much it. We play Shakhtar Donetsk later today. I expect us to win. I expect us to keep a clean sheet. I'm gonna go 2-0 Arsenal. We need to keep pushing up the Champions League stages. We're not gonna have it easy in the round of 32 if we don't get to the round of 16. So let's try to get to that before we go any further. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm out of here, people. Catch you guys in the next one. Love for the love, people, and I'm out. Peace.